Hello students, welcome to our channel Enlighten classes. So now we are going to do the practice of multiple choice questions. We are taking first chapter from Flamingo, the last lesson. These questions will be very helpful for your board exams. Okay, so let's start. First question, who is the author of the last lesson? So you have four options. Option A, Jane Austen. Option B, Rabindranath Tagore. Option C, Alphonse Daudet. And option D, none. So the correct answer is option C, Alphonse Daudet. Next question, Alphonse Daudet was from which country? Option A, India. Option B, France. Option C, England. And option D, New Zealand. So the correct option is option B, France. Next question. The story The Last Lesson highlights which human tendency? Option A, male chauvinism. Option B, procrastination. Option C, courage. Option D, cowardice. So correct answer is option B, procrastination. Next question. What does the last lesson symbolize? Option A, loss. Option B, loss of freedom. Option C, loss of language. Option D, loss of language and freedom. So the correct option is option D, loss of language and freedom. Next, what does the last lesson signify? Four options. Option A, change of power. Option B, change of government. Option C, change in life. And option D, change of teachers. The correct option is option C, change in life. Next, what do the marching soldiers under the windows represent? Four options are there. Option A, the dawn of Prussia in the defeat of French people. Option B, the defeat of Prussia. Option C, the victory of French. Option D, none of these. So the correct answer is option A, the dawn of Prussia in the defeat of French people. Next, from where did the orders come to teach only German in the districts of Alsace and Lorraine? Four options are there. Option A, France. Option B, Lorraine. Option C, Berlin. And option D, Germany. So correct answer is option C, Berlin. Next, what effect does this story speak about? Four options. A, power. B, money. C, transition. D, people. So the correct answer is option C, transition. Next, why was Franz reluctant to go to school? Option A, wanted to enjoy warm sunlight. B, wanted to see soldiers drill. C, wanted to enjoy outdoor. D, lesson on participles was not prepared. So the correct answer is option D, lesson on participles was not prepared. Next, what did Franz find on reaching the school? Four options. Option A, people were dancing. B, school was closed. C, police patrolling. D, strange quietness. So the correct answer is option D, strange quietness. Next, who occupied the back benches in the class? Option A, weak students. Option B, teachers. Option C, monitors of the class. Option D, village elders. So the correct answer is option D, village elders. Next, why was Franz surprised? A, because of village elders. B, because of police patrolling. C, because of students' behavior. D, because of M. Hamel's kind and polite behavior. So the correct answer is option D, because of M. Hamel's kind and polite behavior. Next, why was Franz feeling regretful and sad? Option A, for reaching late. B, for not learning participles. C, for change of the government. D, for not learning his mother tongue. So the correct answer is option D, for not learning his mother tongue. Next, whom did M. Hamel blame for not sending students to school? Four options. Option A, parents. B, friends. C, teachers. D, watchman. So correct answer is option A, parents. Next, what did Hauser bring? Four options. Option A, sweets. B, children. C, friends. D, old primer. So the correct answer is option D, old primer. Next, what made friends forget M. Hamel's ruler and crankiness? Option A, police patrolling. Option B, strange quietness. Option C, bustle on the streets. Option D, the idea of his going away. So the correct answer is option D, the idea of his going away. Next, for how many years did M. Hamel serve the school? Option A, 20 years. B, 35 years. C, 30 years. D, 40 years. So the correct answer is option D, 40 years. Next, where did the parents send their children? Option A, school. B, coaching. C, farms and mills. D, movies. So the correct answer is option C, farms and mills. Next, why were the parents sending their children to the farms and mills? Option A, to play. B, to meet friends. C, to meet relatives. D, to earn money. So the correct option is option D, to earn money. Next, why did the villagers come to meet M. Hamel in the school? Option A, to complain. Option B, to say goodbye. Option C, to gossip. Option D, to show gratitude. So the correct option is option D, to show gratitude. Next, why did Mr. M. Hamel call the French language the most beautiful? Option A, because it was the clearest and logical. B, because it was his native language. C, because people were from France. D, none of these. So the correct answer is option A, because it was the clearest and logical. Next, what was Franz expected to be prepared for at school that day? Option A, song. B, dance. C, essay writing. D, participles. So correct answer is option D, participles. Next, when people are enslaved, what key do they have to the prison according to M. Hamel? Option A, their behavior. Option B, power. Option C, aggressiveness. Option D, mother tongue. So the correct option is option D, mother tongue. Next, what did Franz notice that was unusual that day? Option A, quietness in the school. B, soldiers in the school. C, crowd in school. D, all of these. So correct answer is option A, quietness in the school. Next, what had been put up on the bulletin board that day? A, teach only French. B, speak only English. C, teach only German. D, teach all these. So correct answer is option C, teach only German. Next, what changes did the order from Berlin cause in school that day? A, hustle bustle. B, people were happy. C, teachers were sad. D, strange quietness and sadness. So the correct answer is option D, strange quietness and sadness. Next, what changed Fran's feelings about M. Hamel and school? Option A, police patrolling. B, orders from Berlin. C, strict words from M. Hamel. D, old primer. So the correct answer is option B, orders from Berlin. Next, what made Franz and the people realize about the preciousness of their mother tongue? Four options. Option A, M. Hamel's words. Option B, school orders. Option C, sudden orders from Berlin. Option D, school principal. So the correct option is option C, sudden orders from Berlin. Next, expression thunderclap in the lesson means A, loud but not clear. B, loud and clear. C, startling and unexpected. D, unpleasant. So the correct option is option C, startling and unexpected. Next, what did Mr. Hamel bring for his class on his last day in the school? Option A, new pens, B, new notebooks, C, sweets, D, storybooks. So correct option is option B, new notebooks. Next, the last lesson story was written in which year? Option A, 1869 to 1870, B, 1870 to 1871, C, 1872 to 1873, D, 1870 to 1872. So now the correct option is option B, 1870 to 1871. Next, don't go so fast. You will get to your school in plenty of time means option A, getting late, option B, very early, option C, not early, option D, early enough. So the correct answer is option D, early enough. Next, what was there in front of the bulletin board? Option A, children, option B, police, option C, hawkers, option D, a crowd. So the correct option is option D, a crowd. Next, what bad news used to come from the bulletin board? Option A, lost battles, B, the draft, C, orders from commanding officers, D, all of these. So the correct answer is option D, all of these. Next, which language would the students study from the next day? Option A, English, B, German, C, Dutch, D, Spanish. So the correct answer is option B, German. Next, what does the expression in great dread of scolding mean? Option A, to be happy about it, B, very badly scared of scolding, C, to be indifferent, D, none of these. So the correct answer is option B, very badly scared of scolding. Next, why was Franz shocked to see M. Hamel? Option A, because of his formal dress, B, because he gave sweets, C, because he had a flower in his hand, D, all of these. So correct answer is option A, because of his formal dress. Next, what attitude of M. Hamel surprised French? Option A, soft and kind, B, rude, C, firm and strict, D, none of these. So correct answer is option A, soft and kind. Next, who was M. Hamel? Option A, a spy, B, language teacher, C, soldier, D, school principal. So the correct answer is option B, language teacher. Okay students, so we did more than 35 MCQs from your first chapter of Flamingo, the last lesson. Now do practice with these questions. You will get MCQs of second chapter very soon. Thanks and best of luck for your exam.